University.
Hello and happy day 2 of Nano. I hope your Nano projects are already going really well. I'm really excited for all of this. I have been actually writing this year, which makes me very happy, and I have hair wispies that are running away from me, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not alone today. I am joined by the wonderful Laura Nettles.
Hello.
We are both pantsing romance novels for Nano, and it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh.
My mom's asking me, what's your flight number for Christmas? I don't know. I emailed it to you. Let me email it to you again.
Check your email, woman. Oh, man. So if you would like to read my nonsense with minimal editing, literally, I read through it just to make sure that the most egregious spelling and grammar mistakes were removed. It is up on Kindle Vella because this is the promise I made to you all to make myself actually write this utter nonsense. I was going to be posting it as I got it written. And that's what I did last night. I finished writing chapter 1. I went through it on for Writing Aid real quick and posted it. I am shocked that it is already up because they usually take their time, but it is up. It is there. And the first 3 chapters, as with everything on Kindle Vella, are free. So this one and the 2 that follow, the one that I'm about halfway through, actually I'm over halfway through on, will be available over there for your perusal. And yeah, I am loving this nonsense. I am absolutely loving this nonsense, and I hope you do too. It is this may be the dumbest book I've ever written, and I mean that with all sincerity and love. Like, it's Santa Claus, Krampus, Jack Frost, and Loki in a love square? Yeah, kind of a love square with a really, really sassy elf reading them for filth in the newspapers. It's going to be so much fun. If nothing else, I will be entertained through the whole thing, and that's what I need right now. Hello, Jenna. I am glad that you have already added it to your read list. I hope you enjoy. It's okay to be early. We like being early. I'm glad you liked the opening. By the way, the reason I do the World Anvil thing, and I always forget to mention it, is I do have an affiliate link for World Anvil down in the doobly-doo. If you decide to use World Anvil and you decide to do any of the paid tiers over there, maybe use my link and help me out a little bit, because I believe you get a discount and I get a little bit of the monies for sending you there, and it helps out a lot. I am deeply in love with World Anvil, and I was really happy when they extended that to me. Guess what? There's a Megan!
Hello! So I have the package. I haven't opened it yet.
I accidentally put the wrong apartment number on it, so Amazon kept calling me like, what? I was like, dang it!
Ooh. Easy French phrase book. And I'm pretty sure this is Pride and Prejudice in French.
And English together.
And English. Oh, that's even better, because then I don't have to just go off of my memorization. Ooh, the writing is very tiny.
That is something I've really enjoyed doing, is buying books that I have the English version of in the language I'm learning. Speaking of which, if anybody knows where I can find Irish language books.
Oh, that's a good,
probably
that might really, Well, yeah, but I mean, like online that I can get delivered to my house in the U.S. That would be wonderful because that would help with that. So, last bit of house cleaning before we chit chat. I'm gonna have to leave early today because I had a meeting that I thought was scheduled for tomorrow, and I in fact do have a meeting for tomorrow. But the two people that I was talking about, we're not talking about the same meeting, and I'm very bad with calendars. And the one person was talking about the meeting tomorrow, and the one person was talking about a meeting today, and I thought they were talking about the same meeting tomorrow. So I'm only going to be here for the first 2 hours, and if I'm going to leave it up to y'all what happens after that. Now that Megan
I
is
have to
here,
leave in 2 hours too.
People
are coming to my apartment. Like,
Oh
no.
my.
We may just call it at that point. I don't know. We'll decide closer to time. But yeah, I completely messed that one up. I thought we were all talking about the Thursday thing.
Oh man.
We were not. And then when I got my invite today and an email from like 5 different people going, "Can't wait to talk to you tonight," and I went, "Wait, what?
Oops.
Isn't that supposed to be tomorrow?" And because it's more than just me and one other person, I can't reschedule because more people. So, anywho, how's everybody's project going? How's everybody doing today? And hopefully, you all enjoy my weirdness, which is a fun part.
Got some loud planes overhead.
But at least it's not the gate.
Yes, at least it's not the gate.
Hello, Jules. How are you doing today? Ooh. I wish y'all lived closer. I made way too much sawan soup.
Ooh.
Like, way too much. I gave Brian very specific orders. I don't care who he gives them to, but he's giving at least half of it away. Those big blue soup stock pots that you see everywhere? I basically filled one of those up with beef and potatoes and carrots and cabbage and onions, so Cat can't have any. And I mean the cabbage too. But it came out really, really good, and I really, really like it. But it is too much for 2 people. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just like, all the stew. I guess I could just spread it in the lawn and be like, here for the ancestors. I don't know. Maybe I was cooking for the whole extended family. I don't know. But there's so much. And the house still kind of has that lingering soup smell of like stock that cooked all day and all the herby num, which is crazy because the window's been open all day. It should have blown out.
I don't do the lottery.
Yeah, I hope he remembers to pick up a ticket because I don't know what the current number is, but I know it was $1 billion on Monday and nobody won.
Yeah, we played Mondays, so we aren't going to play this time.
So it's going to be more than $1 billion today.
Someone's going to be very lucky.
And hopefully it will be one of us. I mean, I can think of a lot of things I could do with $1 billion. A lot of things. Nice. Let's see. Your favorite copy of Beowulf? Yeah, is one that has. I love reading Old English. One of my teachers found out my love of language and taught me how to read with Old and Middle English. And I am terrible at reading it out loud. Like, I'm terrible at reading everything out loud because my eyes and my mouth don't like working in conjunction. But it is a beautiful thing that does weird wiggies in my head. Yes. How did the interview go?
So the interview was a group interview, and they're apparently going to choose the top 10 people based on our interviews. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And then the company itself is one of those like marketing companies that work secretly for like a big company like AT&T, and this one in particular. And they they basically go around and do the marketing for like the sales and stuff for AT&T to get, sign people up for certain services. So I'm like, this sounds kind of scammy like the last one I went to, which also was an AT&T marketing business, but apparently they're expanding and they pay pretty well. So I don't know. We shall see. It was a weird experience though.
It sounds like it. Oh, so CB is already 8K done so far, and book tickets for Black Panther 2.
Nice.
I went to see Black Panther 2, but I'm not going to go on my rant about the local theater, and I'm not driving all the way to Cape to see a movie. I don't know what movie would make me excited enough to go an hour and a half to see a movie in a theater that doesn't hurt my legs, back, and soul.
Not the soul.
Oh no, the floors are always sticky. Like I don't think they ever mop. Like the floors are always sticky. The soundproofing on the wall is peeling off.
Not souls.
Like all souls. Like today is All Souls Day, and yes, all souls suffer when they go to the local movie theater. Just all of them. Don't do it. Even giving half of it away, we were still probably gonna have to freeze a bunch of it. Like I made way too much soup for 2 people. I just really like making soup, and I need friends that live closer who also like soup or bread, because I also like bread, and I make way too much bread. So, holy crap, 1.2 billion.
Oh my.
I could do so much.
Hopefully I will win, even though I am not playing the game.
Oh no. Well, the good thing is Samhain is the beginning of the Celtic New Year, and the spirits of the dead and all the other sprites and ghouls and ghosties are with us for the entire month. So a lot of people don't know that about the lore. They think it's a one-night thing. Nope, that's just the night where it's easy. It is believed to be easiest for them to interact with people, but they are here for the month leading up to Samhain and for the month afterwards. So you can still go and do whatever you need to do whenever you need to do it. Let's see. Hello once again. What? Hopefully everything gets fixed up.
Yay!
Found the problem. Yay!
I should have just clicked one more forward. I admire this. I tried Milwordy. I did write, what was it? Close to a third Milwordy in a couple months, and thought my brain was going to destroy me. So for anybody who kept up with it, more power to you. All the snaps. Hello, Eva. How are you doing today? Hello,
Happy
Stephanie.
birthday month, Eva.
Yes.
Ooh, happy birthday month.
Your birthday's this month. My birthday's this month. And Brian just had his birthday. And my niece's birthday is this month. A lot of the best people were born around now. Scorpios rule. I'm just saying. Don't think I don't mean it, because we do, stake our ground and then guard it. So that's how we are. I like making soup. There's something meditative about like putting things in there. I also like making nabes because it's kind of soup adjacent. It's like adjacent. But nabes and soups are like 2 of my favorite things in the world to cook. Which, if you don't know what a nabe is, it's Japanese hot pot.
This boy has already had so many treats today.
But I'm still hungry, Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Feed me.
Well, see, the fun thing about how odds work is the odds for something like the Powerball are the same every time you do it. So that's at least the nice thing. I mean, that sounds amazing. I wish I had a bathtub that could fit a human. I have a little bitty doggy, and she barely fits into our bathtub, and I don't know why this thing exists other than just for show. It's ornamental. It's purely ornamental. It serves no purpose.
It's for your toes.
Kinda, because it does have a shower head, which is how we actually do things. But like, it has like an ornamental bathtub at the bottom instead of just like a little railing to catch the water and push it down the thing. And it's like, I have a little dog. She don't fit. Used to have a miniature poodle that would just be like, this thing is so tiny, and would just like stand up and like tower over the wall. And I'm like, you're a miniature poodle. You shouldn't be so big in this little bitty. Why is my bathtub so small? Yep, it is. It was very, very good. I'm really, really happy with it. I fortified the broth with some Marmite and some nutritional yeast, so it had just a really strong umami kick to it. Just kind of punched you in the face. Didn't get too herby this time. Just a little bit of celery seed, just a little bit, and so simple, so good. And then the natural flavor that came from everything else mixing together in it. Let's see. Keep up with Milwordy. I tried. There are videos on the channel chronicling my misadventures with Milwordy. Ooh, and next Tuesday's your husband's birthday.
Her birthday.
It's your birthday. So we just need to throw a big like. Who else? Somebody else on AuthorTube's birthday is coming up.
Tiffany. TL Russ Lifestyle. Hers is this month.
We should throw a big like AuthorTube November birthday thing. Be amazing. Oh, I am always impressed by the sheer volume of words that you get out. And honestly, I would not be doing the Christmas Closet if it wasn't for all the stuff that you and others do with like AO3 and whatnot, because I feel like I have the courage to put my stuff just out into the world. Enjoy, have fun. And I did pin the link for anybody who wants to read the Christmas Closet. Chapter 1 is pinned on the chat, which I think is over there if I'm remembering my slides correctly. I know YouTube is changing its shape, so who knows where things are going to be. Soup is always good. Though every time I say soup is good, I hear Jello Biafra in the back of my head going, soup is good, food. And start laughing because he really sounds like a goat on that song for some reason. Yeah, I had to kind of quit tracking words. I've been kind of tracking this time just because it finally became motivational again because I've not been able to write for so long to see, oh, I didn't write anything. Oh, wow, that was 400 words. Yay, I did write something. Like, I just haven't written in so long that seeing word counts is actually helping me a little bit. So, like, today I've already written 970 words. Actually, I think a little bit more than that. But
I've written 715 today so far.
But
I have written nothing so far today. But then again, I'm not doing Nano.
I'm not technically doing Nano. Like, I'm not going to be feel defeated if I don't have this entire book finished by the end of the month. But I like having a community working with me as I'm trying to turn my creativity back on. And I backstage read for Laura the moment where Krampus shows up at the party. And
I missed it again.
Yes, this is.
I just keep missing them.
Missing my dramatic reading. So the story is just so insanely stupid. I love it. Alrighty, we are going to go with the farting cow today because two reasons. One, we're not going to be here all that long. Two, I haven't used it really on the stream, and I need to pick me up because Jules, Glory, and Kat conspired behind my back to make this for me the other day, and it is adorable cuteness, and it makes me smile. So we're going to be using the farting cow timer. Hopefully I've got all the sound set up properly. It will make a flatulence noise at the end to let you know that it is done, but visually it will continue to let a mighty wind blow throughout the entire sprint. So please do not laugh too hard. I'm going to try not to be overly distracted by it. because it is distracting. I may have played it a couple times just to giggle, just for the giggles. Like I wasn't like using it to time anything, just needed some giggles. Alrighty, hopefully you are ready for this sprint because we're just going to get into it because we don't have to pick racers. Ha ha! Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Toot.
You got me.
Oh my, the cow done farted.
It's that
I was-
methane.
I both knew it was going to happen, and yet somehow I was still not prepared for it when it did. Oh my. Alrighty. How did everybody do that sprint? I got a number of words down. I don't know what that number is. I'm going to check real quick. So, let's say. One thing that I like about the Nano site when it works is that I can just type in the total word count for the story, and it tells me how much I did. Wow, I got 382 words that sprint.
Wow.
245.
Nice.
I'm happy.
0 words.
Oh, it was easy words because it was Krampus, Santa, and Loki bitching at each other politely because they don't want to lose face in front of all of the guests at the party. You know, the kind of dialogue I live for and hopefully am capturing well.
I was going through a rabbit hole trying to find Russian pet names for Victor. I was like, shoot!
The easiest one to always do is just to add Isha to whatever the first letter is. I've actually had a lot of Russian friends when I was younger, and I did know a Visha, who was a Victor.
I know the diminutive of Victor is Vitya.
Yep.
Vitya. So, like, I'll pull that out of my pocket later.
And he really did not like being thought as cute, so we often called him Vichenka, which basically is like saying, "Oh, cutie duty, Victor." It's like that really should be accompanied with a pinched cheek.
So does Dorogoy make sense?
Dorgoy? Yeah.
It's supposed to be darling, supposedly.
Russian is a fun language.
So I was showing off my new books to Sean during that sprint. He's very excited about the phrase book. He's like, every night we should go through and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go through before you get to it, and then we'll go over it together when you get a chance. But I'm reading this book first, probably. So, and then I got my suitcases for brand new for France. Purple.
Surprisingly purple. I mean, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked.
Shocked, amazed, stunned.
The boyfriend's mother bought it for me, so I'm very excited about it.
Nice.
I feel like we will all know when we're starting to feel at least a wee bit of competence in the languages we're currently studying when we decide to start saying hello and goodbye in them on the streams. Just
Bonjour.
Because I listen to that lady say what I hear as Diarot every time she says it, but I look at it and I see a D and I get very confused about Irish pronunciation a lot. But she says Diarot, so I'm going to say Diarot. So,
Le valise est grande, which means the suitcase is large.
See,
about
I guess
all I
it's
know.
technically evening, so konbanwa.
Konbanwa. I really should be doing my Japanese again, too. No, one language at a time.
Un language.
I only know that one from an anime.
I am
The
excited.
Millennium Earl, when he comes to collect souls to turn them into demons. He always says it.
A lot of things have changed on Vela since I was last over there because I haven't published to Vela in a while, Eva. And when you post a chapter now, you can do a multiple choice question now at the end and actually set a time for how long people have to vote on it. So I guess maybe they would let you do like a cliffhanger and what happens next or something. I don't know what I would ever use that for, but it was an option when I made it this time, and I didn't, but could have. It also would not work in Chrome. I could not get KDP to work in Chrome for the life of me, and had to switch browsers. So just a note to anybody else who's doing stuff on KDP. For some reason, I could not get it to work in Chrome, which was annoying. The first chapter is already open. You can click continue reading rather than having to click it open. 2, yep, they designed for browser now instead of phone on the browser. Yep. And 3, no thumbs up option. Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, I did notice that the thumbs up is gone.
You gonna get the bot, Megan, or should I go over?
Oh, I got it already.
Oh, thank you. Wow, they found us. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out. If that happens again, we're going to go to subscriber only mode, because I know how to do that now. Yay.
Do you want to hear a snippet of what I've written today?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm so awkward about it. Okay.
Okay, here, I'll decenter you. There. I'll make you little tiny. You're little tiny. There you go.
Victor's right hand tentatively touched Hadrian's stomach, fingers softly dragging through the residual blood, marking where the wounds had been. You're hurt. Hadrian's muscles twitched under those fingers. He couldn't stop the small smile that quirked his lips. I'm fine now. Blue eyes looked up at Hadrian through those long blonde lashes. Why did you help me? We just met.
Nice.
I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
I was waiting for it to get gruesome, but then I'm like, wrong story.
I don't know, my romance.
The gruesome was in chapter 2. This is chapter
gotcha.
3.
Gotcha.
If you want a gruesome romance, if you go over to my Dragons of Night World Anvil site, and there's a Valentine's Day short story over there that gets a bit bloody at the end. It's a love affair between a Bavanchi and a human.
And what is a Bavanchi?
Bavanchi is essentially the Irish succubus, except for they're a little bit more vampiric. They eat the hearts of their lovers.
Nice.
And I think it's a very cute story. About half of the people that read it when it initially came out agreed with me that it is a very sweet and loving romance story. And the other half just responded with, WTF, Charlie, WTF. So that makes me feel like I hit the sweet spot for where that story needed to be.
No,
Also-
that wasn't right after the meet cute either. The meet cute's in chapter 1, where they're dancing on the floor at a bar.
Technically, my meet cute happens later after the fight. They're going to be arguing. So I don't think I've got my meet cute scheduled till chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5 is when we're going to get our actual meet cute.
I guess it's not a bar, it's a club. That shows how much I know about this stuff.
Which is, for me, the way I'm interpreting this, because this is very much an enemies to lovers story.
Uh-huh.
That's the moment where the idea of, well, maybe, enters Nico's mind for the first time. Maybe. It's going to be a while. They did bad things to each other. It's spelled out in chapter 2, which will hopefully be available in a day or so. Let's see. Billy got 275 words. Snaps. CB got 82 words. Snaps for that.
Yay, longhand.
Oh, okay. So
Don't even get me started on my cursive.
last night I was on Meadow Lamoureux's stream, and she was showing off the features of her Remarkable, because, I really want one.
I want one of those.
And one of the things that she was demoing, which was like magic, is it's got a button you can push that will turn your handwriting into print. Like it will auto type it up. Yeah, it will auto type it up.
That's cool.
And now I want one even more. Like she was demoing it, like, and here's the notes, and all I do is I go like this, and like you could see the words like were right. Like there were every now and then there'd be a word or so, but yeah, okay. I take my money. My birthday's coming up. Better bet. Like all night, I was like, "Sweetie, my birthday's coming up. Christmas is also coming up. It could be a joint gift. Christmas and birthday. It'd be fine." Me studying. Yeah. See, I have a problem in that I have a deep love of language. I have already learned Latin, Greek, Biblical Hebrew. I'm actually trying to learn modern Hebrew, which is different and weird, only because I know it's like ancient version, and it's like, wait, you do that now? Why?
Because humans.
But why? Let's see, German and Russian. I can still kind of read Korean, but my access to what the words sound like is being. I can't really speak it anymore, but I can still kind of read it. I used to be able to read and speak Korean fairly well. Yeah, and I'm trying to add Japanese and Irish to that list because. And that's not even talking about the fake languages that I know, like Klingon and Sindarin and Vulcan. Vulcan was fun. I liked learning Vulcan, especially for the history behind it, because they didn't intend there to be a Vulcan language. But somebody pointed out when they showed the movie that he's on Vulcan. Why are they speaking English? Like there are no humans about. Why is this scene in English? And it's a like holy ritual because it was for Star Trek 1. And they went, oh, dang. And they hired Mark Orkran to write a Vulcan language that had proper syntax and words that they could dub over the footage because they'd already broken the set down and didn't want to rebuild the set. So he had to construct a language that could be dubbed over the English that they had already recorded for those scenes. And that's why Vulcan is an interesting language, to say the least. Mark's a fun guy. If you're into conlangs and you're ever at a convention with him, strike up a conversation. He's a fun guy. Hola. Yeah, that's
yes.
Yeah, I have been watching. I do have the stream up over there in real time, and I'm upset that I missed it when the bots showed up initially. But hopefully, I don't have to go into subscriber mode. But we can always do that. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I'll set it for 5 minutes if we do have to go there, and then that generally makes them go away. That's okay. I missed it too. Let's see. I think because we are doing this inside out, we've talked about some of these already. Hello, Gamer. How are you doing today? Murder meat. I can. A good vampire romance kind of can start that way. Kind of. A little bit.
Good.
You're awesome too, especially these people here. And all the
And that person right there.
I am glad to hear it. Hey, Kat from work. I hope work is treating you well.
Hope you're enjoying work.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So if you didn't see Meadow's stream last night, it should still be up on her channel. She does like a full promo for it because I mentioned that I was interested in it. And she was like, oh yeah, I've had it for almost a year now. Let me show you what I've learned. La la la. And I want one even more now. Like,
bye, Cat.
They really should be paying.
Cat.
Bye, Cat. Because it was a great infomercial. It made me want one even more. Megan, would you like to read our excerpt?
Peggy and Howard met in chapter 1 and started their relationship not long after, but then things got awkward because of something that happened a while back. They're soulmates, though, so... I'm doing
amazing.
Spanish for right now. Later I'll add French in again, did both in school. I'm also going to add Italian and German later on.
Oh, German. Ich liebe Deutsch. Ich liebe Deutsch. Did I mention German? Yeah, I think I did. I love German. German pop music is hilarious. And I feel like it's hilarious on purpose. If you've never listened to German pop music, I highly recommend.
Have you listened to any Tokyo Hotel? Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. I love Tokyo Hotel so much. I saw them in concert once. They came to Phoenix, and it was one of the best concerts I've been to. It was fantastic. But no, I was the only one there really for Tokyo Hotel. Everyone there was like for Fall Out Boy, because Fall Out Boy was there, and Rihanna was there, and for some reason,
crap.
Yeah, it was a really big
name.
concert. This was like before they got really big, though. Katy Perry was also there. It was a really weird concert.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a real hodgepodge of acts to have in one place.
Yeah.
Like some of these things is not like the others. I really want to start a lobbying campaign where they will make that song from Sesame Street public domain, because I feel like it's so useful, or at least give us like all a pass on using it whenever it needs to be used. Because it's very useful, and a lot of people have proven lately they don't understand how the one of these things does not belong thing works. Like these are not all the same. It's not always all the same pictures. Alrighty, double checking my time because
Just
I'm
under
paranoid.
an hour.
Yeah, I've got myself all the paranoid because things.
Makes sense.
My phone is all like, why haven't you watched Andor yet? Like, because my husband had to work.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Light a nano candle.
Ooh.
Is this like the Dirge nano candle of like it's nano.
Caramel pumpkin swirl.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
It is.
Is that from the same company that you got me that pumpkin candle from?
No, this one's Bath and Body Works.
Because the pumpkin and that other pumpkin candle was like, I would light it back in the office and you could smell it all the way to the other side of the house. Like they were house centers.
I can
Which I'm not
hear
opposed
the squeaky whine from your lighter.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's just very loud in my ears. I don't know why.
Thank you. Hopefully we can hit the goals. I'm actually not that far from my writing goal for the day. I've got, 200 words, I think?
Nice.
To my writing goal for the day. Where's the nano site? Yeah, I'm about 200 words. I'm basically trying to do a chapter a day. I like to write around 1,600 word chapters. So generally, if I can do a chapter a day, I'm hitting what I need to get the 50K. I'm not pushing myself too hard. And I'm not going to be mad if I don't hit a day or if I don't have it done by the end of the month, because I'm just really happy to be here. I've tried writing a lot this year and nothing has happened. And the fact that this story is actually getting written, I love dumb stories. So yeah, for the dumb stories. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it looks like they're going to be like farting on Laura's head. Like, I don't want the cow farting on Laura's head. That feels weird. Not going to do that.
I would die from methane inhalation.
What a smelly death.
Especially since we're here on this wonderful second day of National Novel Writers Burnout Month. Make sure that you are saving your work, that you are sending it to a friend, that you're backing it up in some way, shape, or form, so that you do not lose any of your precious, precious words. Because what's the point of trying to hit 50K if they disappear? Alrighty, that was probably the worst column I've ever done. Let's go ahead and reset our timer. Hey, it didn't autoplay. Yay! Small victories. Celebrate them all. Alrighty, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I just finished my last coffee of the day, and I have a full giant glass of water. This will be my second of these today, because if I don't have 2 of these a day, my body hates me. So I'm about to get started on that. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. If you need a snack, have a snack. And do remember, if you just need to like chill out, stare at a blank wall, daydream for a little bit. It's perfectly okay. Self-care is productivity for writers. Let us go ahead and get started on the sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm used to the horns. Oh well, we'll just go. The cow done farted.
And not on my head.
Hip hip hooray!
Yay for that. Alrighty. I got 347 words in that sprint, and I finished chapter 2 of the Santa Claus.
Nice.
Yay.
So if we can squeeze in one more sprint, which hopefully we can, if we don't talk for too long,
Mhm.
I will hopefully get the spell check edit done and get it submitted to Vela.
Nice.
I got 293.
Nice.
And it's 2 vampires, 1 coffin right now.
So I was reading Pride and Prejudice, but the formatting or something is wrong with the book because it doesn't start with all rich men should
Be in want of a
get
wife.
married, or in want of a wife. Instead, it starts with you are the last man I could be prevailed upon to marry, and then somehow that happens, but then she goes to Rosings, but that's backwards. She goes to Rosings and then has this speech.
Interesting question. Was the French version always different?
No, so it says this edition has the original text side by side with an AI generated translation.
Oh.
Yeah, computer generated translation allows us to provide affordable text, and while they may not always be perfect, we feel they provide a great tool for language learning, making it perfect for scholars, students of language, or anyone who is curious about language.
Because I do know that sometimes the foreign language versions of things are weird.
I think the AI messed up or something.
Darn it.
It's fun. It's still going to be useful learning my French, and I'm
It will
still
be an
going to read it
interesting
just to be like, what kind of trippy adventure am I going to go on trying to read this? But
Nice. All hail random stories. So you are currently working on. Ooh, you're trying to do the Police Academy March for clarinet. That's pretty cool. I am being haunted by Sam Smith's latest song that every station I put on, even the 80s station is playing it. Even the 80s station is playing it, and I didn't realize that song was that old to only come out. Like, is this the 80s? Like, I'd kind of be okay with that, except, Reagan kind of sucked, and so did Bush Sr. Clinton was all right. I mean, it was fine. But, ooh, I can go back to being just cynical me, though. Yay. Okay, we can go back to the 80s. It's fine. I am very excited. I would like to keep talking, but I would like to try to do one more sprint, and I'm looking at the time, and I know that I'm going to have to get going. Before we go into this, are you planning on continuing after me, or are we just ending when I go?
I was thinking of, going on, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's just going to be me, so it might be, I'll think about it and I'll just type it in the...
All right. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do one more really quick sprint. What?
I think it was Roy.
Roy trying to get my attention. Sneaky Roy, sneaky. Alrighty, let's go back real quick. 25 minutes. We could do it, and then I got to run off to my thing. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's edit a story.
You could scroll it down to 20, but yeah.
Okay, let me do that. Let me have Tucky time. Here we go.
Woo!
And the cow done farted. All right. I don't know why I like saying that so much, but I do. It does this, and this is necessary. Alrighty, so I was able to go through and do my grammar and spelling pass. I have submitted Chapter 2 to Vela for publication.
Woo!
This feels so wrong, but I'm doing it. I promised I would, and I am doing it. And hello, Jules. Welcome back. How did everybody else do?
I was looking at my easy French phrase book to look up French phrases to memorize. And I was just like looking at the pronunciation of the words like, huh?
Oh no!
Are they an IPA? IPA is easy to learn. Everything should be an IPA.
Let me...
IPA, for those who don't know, is the International Phonetic Alphabet.
Come on, you can be clearer than that, but...
Oh yeah, no, that is not IPA.
Yeah, it's...
That is definitely not IPA.
It's like sounded the way it sounds. It's like phonetic almost.
How'd you do, Laura?
290.
S'il vous plaît, aidez-moi.
And yes, I am a big fan of the
I'm
corn.
lost. Please help me.
Alrighty. Well, I hate to run off, but I have an unexpected meeting today. And I thought it was tomorrow, but it is also tomorrow because I'm apparently meeting with these people twice. So, all the fun, all the fun. All right. So, remember tomorrow, we will be streaming over on Twitch for the Valheim stream. And it's going to be Brian. It's going to be nuts. There will probably be weird singing. And then back here Friday for more of the chaos as I continue to write the Santa Closet. Anybody have anything they want to say before we run away?
Save your work. Save your work.
Yeah.
Yes, save it. Don't lose it. I'm backing mine up by submitting it to Kindle Vela. Oh, this feels like all the mistake. Anywho, have the fun, y'all. Bye.
Bye.